I refused to give my biological daughter my new address after she chose her real dad over me. Now, our family says I'm a monster for abandoning her. People throw the word father around so easily. They think it's about genetics, about passing down the color of your eyes or the shape of your nose. I've always believed it's about something more. It's about being the person who is there. The person who gets up in the middle of the night. The one who knows exactly how to fix a scraped knee and a broken heart. For 16 years, I was that person. I was a father. My name is Mark, and I worked as an auto mechanic. My life wasn't glamorous. It smelled of motor oil and hard work, and my hands were never quite clean. But everything I did, every bolt I tightened and every engine I fixed was for her. It was all for Chloe. She was my entire world. Her mother left when Chloe was just a toddler, a fleeting memory she barely retained. It was just the two of us against the world, and for a long time, that was more than enough. Our little world felt safe, it felt stable, built on a foundation of what I thought was unconditional love. I never could have known there was a secret fault line running deep beneath us, a truth from a past that wasn't even mine. And when that ground finally split open, it forced me to face that question head on. What truly makes a father? Blood or sacrifice? The good years, they're the ones that haunt you the most. They play back in my mind like a grainy home movie. I remember pancake Sundays. It was our sacred ritual. No matter how exhausted I was from the week, I'd be in the kitchen by 8 a.m., flipping pancakes into the shapes of dinosaurs, cats, or lopsided hearts. Chloe, with her hair a mess and sleep in her eyes, would set the table for two, her little face lit up with a smile that could power a city. That was our thing. I was the one who taught her how to ride a bike. I remember holding on to the back of that pink tasseled seat, jogging alongside her, my back screaming in protest. I got you, Chloe. Don't worry, I won't let go. I must have said it 100 times. And when I finally did let go, and she wobbled for a few feet before pedaling off on her own, the look of pure, triumphant joy on her face. I wouldn't have traded that moment for $1 million. And I was the dad who learned how to braid hair. I sat through countless YouTube tutorials, my big, clumsy mechanic's hands fumbling with tiny elastics. The first dozen attempts were a disaster, crooked and lumpy. But Chloe would wear them to school anyway, proud as could be. She'd tell her friends, my daddy did it. It wasn't always easy. I sat alone at parent-teacher conferences, a lone dad in a sea of couples. I stretched every dollar until it screamed, making sure she had everything she needed, even if it meant I went without. But I never felt like I was missing anything. Seeing her happy was all the payment I ever needed. When she'd ask about her mom, I was honest. I told her that some people just aren't built for parenting, and that her mother loved her in her own way, but couldn't be the mom she needed. The idea of another father, though? It never even came up. It was a scientific impossibility in our world of two. I was dad. Full stop. There was no one else. That's why I never saw it coming. The earthquake that would tear it all down. It started with a message on Facebook. I was scrolling through my phone one evening after Chloe had gone to bed when a notification popped up. A message from a man I'd never heard of. Let's call him Jason. The message was short and jarring. I think we need to talk. It read. It's about Chloe. I was with her mother 17 years ago. I think she might be my daughter. My blood ran cold. I felt a surge of pure, primal anger. Who is this guy? Some scammer? But a sliver of doubt, cold and sharp, wedged itself into my heart. I remembered Chloe's mother mentioning a boyfriend she had right before we met. The conversation I had with Chloe the next day was the hardest of my life. I sat her down at the same kitchen table where we had our pancake Sundays and explained that a man had contacted me. I watched her face shift from confusion to a wide-eyed, cautious curiosity that terrified me. Jason, it turned out, was persistent. He wanted a DNA test. A part of me wanted to refuse, to slam the door and protect my daughter. But another part, the part that loved Chloe more than my own pride, knew she deserved the truth.